Paul Heyman takes insane shot at ESPN's Shannon Sharpe on Pat McAfee Show. Paul Heyman dropped a brutal diss of Shannon Sharpe on the Pat McAfee Show. When Paul Heyman turned on Roman Reigns and CM Punk to side with his new guy Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 41, it turned heads around the sports world. What would Heyman do now that he's linked up with a heel who actually shows up on television each week, with his own lengthy history and a willingness to go about as low as one can go in order to tell a compelling story? Well, while fans still have to see what the duo have in store when they make their Raw debut as a unit live on Netflix, for now, Heyman got an early start as a guest on the Pat McAfee Show. And in discussing his relationships with Reigns and Punk, he dropped an absolutely insane line about Shannon Sharpe being sued for sexual assault that left everyone on the show in shock. Roman Reigns uses everyone in his sight, squeezes the juice out of the fruit until it's not useful anymore, and then discards them, like he did to me, Heyman declared via awful announcing. CM Punk does as much good to my reputation as Shannon Sharpe does to ESPN's. Unsurprisingly, this reaction turned heads, with the crowd letting out a loud gasp after the line. Heyman, however, didn't let that awkwardness linger, adding a final exclamation mark to his statement that only made it that much more ostentatious. "Don't owe me! I'm not the one getting sued," Heyman declared. Now granted, Heyman is a heel, and being a really good heel often means taking personal shots that cut deep. With that being said, this wasn't making fun of another wrestler's looks, family, or past, but instead making light of a very real lawsuit against one of ESPN's top personalities on one of the network's top shows. While it's hard to say exactly what WWE thought of the appearance, it's hard to imagine Heyman will be welcomed back by McAfee, Stephen A. Smith, or any of ESPN's other hosts anytime soon.